What's going on, everyone? I'm Don Ferguson and welcome back to another amazing episode of Something New here in the Teeqlife Basement Bar. If you love learning about new liquor brands that you've always wanted to try, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn the notification bell on so you don't miss any of our future episodes. On this week's episode, we are trying a type of spirit that has been around about 400 years. Mezcal, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about mezcal. Mezcal is the smoky, sometimes fruity, flavorful brother agave spirit of tequila. So what brand are we trying this week? Xicala. Or some people just pronounce it Xicala. I don't know which one is right, but I think it's Xicala. Xicala is a Joven Mezcal that's been getting a lot of attention lately, so we had to crack it open and do a tasting review ourselves. Okay, so sit back, grab something to drink, and let's learn a little bit more about Xicala. Roll the intro. Okay, so before we try Xicala, we talk about it. Xicala is NAM 001X and it was established in 1920. Xicala's tagline is ancient tradition in a bottle. And if you didn't know, mezcal actually dates back to a little over 400 years ago. That's a lot of tradition in a bottle. Let's talk agave. So they cook their agave in an underground pit and then they crush them with a tahona stone. A tahona stone is actually very traditional and it goes back hundreds of years on how they actually used to make mezcal and tequila. After the agave is crushed, it's stored in wooden barrels with hot and cold water to ferment for 8 full days. Xicala is twice distilled and it's 86 proof. 86 proof. Let's taste this bad boy. There we go. We got the pop and we're pouring. I love it when I get the pop from the cork, but I can just tell you already, I am getting a lot of floral and citrus, some fruity tones just oozing out. I am using a Teeqlife signature tasting flute with a very, very healthy pour. It's going to be a good day today. But I like it because it's angled. And there are some other glasses, but I do like this one because it kind of funnels all the aromas up and out and it just goes right into my nostrils. Before we taste, let's talk bottle. And here's what's super cool. You can see the little turtle. Turtle, turtle. Now, this turtle is actually an alebrije. And on each bottle, they have some sort of sculpture. And what these are, they are small sculpture. They're typically brightly colored. And they're Mexican folk art. But they have a meaning behind them. There's some fantasy or mythological creature that has a very deep meaning to the Mexican culture. This one just happens to be a turtle, but I've seen masks. I've seen some other really cool thing. I really like that because you can collect them. It's kind of like Blanton's for people with, Blanton's bourbon. You can collect the different tops. Well, you can collect these alebrijes. Outside of that, typical bottle, really easy to hold. It's kind of true to mezcal. There are some that are colored bottles, just different things like this, but just a basic bottle and I am completely cool with that. Color. And let me tell you, this fruitiness, it's unbelievable because it is really oozing out. I can smell it. It's absolutely fantastic. But color, completely clear. This is a Joven. What does Joven mean? It's unaged. So this is an unaged mezcal. It's true in the rawest form when it comes to mezcal, sort of like a Blanco Tequila. Now, as I've already been alluding to it, I can get some tones, but typically because mezcal, the agave is roasted underground, you get a lot of smokiness. I'm not getting smoky, I'm actually getting a lot of fruity, but let's dive in a little bit deeper. So I do pick up a hint of that smokiness it is not overpowering, so it's not like somebody just burnt off my limbs and it's, you know, or burnt hair. It's nothing like that. This is very faint, which is very nice because there's some people that just don't like that overly smoky mezcal. I'm kind of one of those persons that I like a little bit of like subtlety, but you can get some citrus. There's a tropical nose to it. Oh man, this is really elegant. I would say grapefruit, maybe some orange rind, something like that, but it's definitely a sweet, smoky agave on the nose. Let's try it. This is not chilled either. This is neat. This is room temperature, and that's typically how I like to try something at first. Some people do like to chill their mezcal. It's totally up to you. Holy shit. Wow. Woo! That is Flavor Town in the mouth, people. Yes, I'm biting off of Guy Fieri. Whatever. He's a big fan. He'll let me. That's first ever. Did you see me go in for a second one? That is outstanding. That is fucking phenomenal. Not smoky whatsoever. So those that like an overly smoky mezcal, this isn't it. It does have some of that smoke, some of that roasted agave. Definitely not overpowering. Extremely smooth. I am blown away how smooth this is. I actually just want to drink this whole damn thing right now. You're getting like some grilled pineapple, a little bit of sweetness, like it's there is a little bit of pepper, so don't take it like there's no pepper. There's definitely a little bit of pepper. This is, you know, an unaged mezcal, so you're going to get a little bit, but wow, this is sweet and fruity. The third one, I always go big. Go big or go home, right? Well, I am at home, so I can do both. But wow, this is absolutely phenomenal. So if you like a mezcal that is sweet, fruity, has a touch of vanilla to me, so it's almost has like a little bit of creaminess, velvety, super smooth, a little hint of pepper, a little bit of spice, sweet as far as like a honey, a natural honey. This is absolutely outstanding. This is amazing. Wow. I'm already in love, so I think it's very safe to say, boom, this is Teeqlife approved. There's no reason to hold that back. God, this is outrageous. I know they got a 94-point rating by the Beverage Testing Institute, which is very, very heavily acclaimed. Their agave is grown in the valley of Oaxaca, and Oaxaca is actually known as the land of mezcal. So this brand, what's crazy is this is 86 proof, and you're getting a little bit of pepper, which is not overpowering, and it has all those nice fruity flavors, tropical, grilled pineapple, a little bit of smoke. This is outrageous. So if you are a mezcal fan, or if you are trying to get into mezcals, this one is pretty strong. I'm going to be honest with you. For a professional like me, it's nothing. But with that being said, this is fantastic. I would highly recommend picking up Xicala. This is a great Joven. So my glass is getting low. That means it wraps up another episode of Something New here in the Teeqlife Basement Bar. Xicala, Joven Mezcal, 100% Teeqlife approved. Make sure to follow us on social media, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, all of those. If there's something that you think we should be trying, hit that email right down there. And before you leave, be sure to subscribe to the Teeqlife YouTube channel. Turn that notification bell on so you don't miss any future episodes. Hang on for the Teeqlife truth. We're going to talk a little bit more about mezcal and agave. Well, Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Don't I feel special? Now in this episode, we tried Xicala, a Joven Mezcal. Mezcal actually has a long, deep, rich history and has been around about 400 years. What does the word mezcal mean? Well, it's an Aztec word meaning cooked agave. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, question time. Is mezcal a type of tequila? No! Tequila is actually a type of mezcal. Didn't know that, did you? Mezcal can be made from any type of agave, where tequila can only be made from one type of agave. Anybody know? Right! The Blue Weber agave. I knew you knew this. See, you've been watching the channel. Now I know what you're thinking. What type of agave is the most popular when it comes to making mezcal? Yep, I can read your mind. The Espadin Agave. And that's exactly what Xicala uses to make this one. Now there's actually about 32 different variations of agave that mezcal is made from, and one of the most highly regarded is Tobola. Tobola agave is actually a little bit more expensive, a little bit meaning this much. And the reason for that is you only get about 1/8 the amount of juice from the Tobola agave that you do from Espadin. So if you run across a mezcal made from Tobola agave, that's some baller shit. It's expensive. Now let's get into the legend of mezcal. Ooh. So, legend has it, mezcal was created when lightning struck the agave plant, cooking it and opening it up for all of its amazing juices to pour out. That's why mezcal is often referred to as the elixir of the gods. So that's some facts about mezcal. Hope you enjoyed them. Hope you enjoy a good mezcal just like I am. And remember people, life is too short to drink bad liquor. Choose wisely. See you on the next episode.